Hello, everybody. This is Kyle of Church on a Budget PH, and welcome to this episode of Tech Talk, where I'm going to be looking at gear and telling you what I think about this, if this is good for your church, or if this is something that I would recommend you to buy. So, for today's video, we're going to be talking about the PreSonus StudioLive 32. And if you're interested with this video, then check this video out. If you're new to this channel, please go ahead and lay your hands on the subscribe button so that you won't miss any video that I'll be posting soon. And if you find this helpful, please click that like button below. So we have been using this mixer since January of 2024. So this is this year. And we are blessed enough to upgrade to this mixer. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, leadership team. You guys did great. And we are so happy. Here are my thoughts. This is one of the best mixers that I have tried. And I am going to explain to you why. Number one, let's go to how it looks. Like, really, just look at that. It's nice. It's so colorful. Knowing me, I love the color black. This gives color to my life and I like it. First of all, aesthetically pleasing. It's a bit intimidating to new volunteers kasi ang dami nyo nakikita dyan. Pero this is something that I still like about it. And one thing right here that I see is itong control panel section niya nandito. It has laid out a very simple format and that is written here. Gain, pan, gate, compressor, high pass, gain, frequency, and then Q. And then you can just click all of your low, mid. So, very accessible lahat. Sinadya to ni PreSonus para maging mas accessible yung controls ng mixer na ito. And then you have here all of your controls per channel, and then you have the effects mute right here, and you have a one knob na for all. And this panel right here is touchscreen. So you can actually touch a feature here or a control here, and then using this knob, yung multi-purpose knob, you can adjust that parameter right there. So lahat ng controls, as you can see here, is here na. Home, effects, duo, ano pa to? Scenes, yung control. Yung monitors mo nandito na, monitors na solo nandito, Bluetooth nandito, live recording is also here. And as you can see here, meron siyang macro SD na slot. This is a 32 gig na macro SD. And very important lang, SDHC dapat. Yung mga sa camera nyo ng mga Sony na mga 64 gig, sorry, hindi ito i-read dito. It's just 32 gigs SDHC na macro SD. And it can record all of your inputs to that macro SD at just one click of a button ito. So, it's very accessible. It's very nice. So, looking at more controls, it's very accessible. Again, page, inputs, and then user. Pwede kang gumawa ng own mo na layout dito. Rearrange mo yung channels. Pwede yun. And then you have all of your mixes right here. Your main mix, which is the biggest button right here because that's what this mixer is for. Your main mix talaga. Yun yung pinaka-main niya na purpose. And then you have your aux or sub matrices. So mix 1 until mix 16. And then you have your effects buttons right here na 4. So important to note, this mixer only has 16 aux outputs and then 4 effects. So, plan your purchase. If you need a guide, look at this video right here so that may guide kayo into how big your mixer should be. And then, just take note na 16 lang outs nito, tas 4 na effects. Sa channel strip niya, it has, okay, of course, select and then solo and then mute. Very important. And then here is meron kang main. This is your main. And then here are extra pa na channels. So, ang total nito is there are 32 faders. So, 1:1. Tapos, may page pa dito for extra inputs. And then you have user functions or you can use this as your mute buttons. So, you can just long press that one and then select the buttons that you want to control. So, that's a very good feature right there. So, this is for its control. That's basically it. As you can see, it's very nice. And then, eto, meron siyang iPad na or additional gadget na lagayan. So, they purposely place that there because this mixer can be controlled wirelessly. So, let's talk about that when we look at the back panel. So, punta natin yung back panel. So, here, you can just plug an Ethernet cable here and then connect it to your router and then set it up, connect your iPad or your device there, download the PreSonus Universal Control, and then you can just access it there. Makikita mo na yung mixer agad. Make sure lang na same sila ng network na kinoconnect. Before we go to a lot of things, punta muna tayo dito sa input. 1 to 16 are XLR inputs. Etong 17 to 32 are combo. So, pwede XLR, pwede PL. Tapos, yung aux natin na outs, 1 to 12 are XLRs. And then, 13, 14, 15, 16 are PL. Suggestion ko is do this for your in-ears. And then if you have subgroups, broadcast, pwede mong gawin dito sa 13, 14, 15, 16. Pwede mo siyang gawin dyan. It has sub-outputs. It has a monitor out. Itong monitor out, very important actually. Kasi this mixer can also be used as a studio na mixer. So you can use this monitor out for your monitor output. Or kung nasa production booth ka, tas you wanna mix without turning on your whole system, you can connect a studio monitor dito and then plug it there sa monitor out. That will save a lot of electricity kasi hindi buong system i-on mo if you're gonna practice mixing or do some things like that. And then aux inputs, meron din sila dito. And then tape inputs and outputs, meron din dito. And then of course, main outputs is my left and right. Very important na may level siya dito, may control. This is something I like about this mixer kasi may control yung main output niya dito sa mixer mismo. So what I did for our church is this. I set all of our speakers sa unity or 0. Walang dagdag, walang bawas. And then I adjusted the main output na level dito. Why did I do that? I did that so that yung speakers namin are optimized. Meaning they are functioning at full capacity. So yun na talaga yung pinaka-default nila. Hindi ko sila ina-overdrive. Hindi ko din sila nililimit na okay, hanggang dyan ka lang ha. And then I'm gonna do my main output na level here. What does that mean? Hindi ko na kailangan mag-adjust dun sa speakers ko. I just can adjust my levels here sa main output. And that is very convenient. Imagine mo if dun pa kami mag-adjust sa speakers namin tapos naka-active speaker kami. So, lagi kaming nagtitwist-twist dun ng levels. So, instead of doing all of that hassle, dito na lang. Para isang ganun lang. Tapos yun na, ma-adjust na siya agad. Mono sum. Okay, this is something na you can use also. You can plug a subwoofer here. There are a lot of things you can do this. So, ano ang ibig sabihin ng mono sum? It's just left and right na pinagsama, i-out mo dyan. So, that's basically it. And then, talkback. So, may designated siya na channel for your talkback mic. So, i-access mo tong talkback mic, punta ka lang dito sa home, may nakalagay doon na section na talkback. And pag kinlik mo yun, you can choose the auxiliary outputs or the in-ear monitor mixes na gusto mong lumabas yung talkback mo. You can actually send your talkback to the mains also. So, pwede din yun pag rehearsals. Take note, pag rehearsal lang ha, wag sa live. So, very convenient. And then, AES out, these are for your digital routing, another routing, and then audio network. So, etong audio network dito ako magfo-focus kasi this is very important. Audio network is a way for you to tap into the ecosystem of PreSonus. So, for example, this one. This is a personal in-ear monitoring. You can actually use this. Iko-connect mo lang to dito na port. Itong audio network na port, kuha ka dyan ng Ethernet cable, tas i-plug mo dito sa mixer ng musician mo dun sa stage. Sabi ng PreSonus na developers, up to 300 feet of Ethernet cable. Grabe. Ang sobrang haba na nun. Tapos another application is this one. You can forget about your traditional snake cable and then purchase a digital snake like this. How do you connect these two? So, punta ka dito sa back panel ng snake na to. What you need to do is just sa mixer mo, mag-plug ka ng Ethernet cable, i-plug mo dito sa snake na to, and then you're good to go. That's how simple it is. Tapos you can just plug your inputs here from the stage, and tapos isi-send niya to through the Ethernet cable na maliit na cute, papunta dun sa mixer mo. And then that's what you have right there. It's very convenient. So, another thing that amazed me with this mixer is marami siyang options for effects. So, as you can see in your screen right here, yung nakikita nyo ngayon is a EQ. So that is one of its given na EQ dyan. This is called vintage EQ. It's a very nice thing to do, especially if sanay ka sa analog. So you can choose from different types of EQs, different types of compressors na gamitin mo sa channels mo. And this is very, 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 very convenient. And most importantly, fun. So ito yung magiging future purchases namin para makompleto yung setup namin sa mixer na to. Number one, we're gonna buy a stage box, yung digital stage box. It's the most convenient way to connect all of your inputs. Again, isang Ethernet cable lang. Tapos na yung laban. Number two is our personal in-ear monitoring. Right now kasi ginagamit namin yung auxes ng mga mixers namin. Soon, if we're to upgrade, we're gonna upgrade by buying the personal mixer ni PreSonus. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you're planning to purchase things for your church for upgrades, I have provided a gear list below that you can check. That will hopefully guide you for your purchases for your church. Again, if you like this video, please click that like button below, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please lay your hands on the subscribe button so that you won't miss any video that I'll be posting soon. This is Kyle of Church on a Budget PH that aims to help churches become efficient and effective. See you guys in the next video, and peace.